Hi guys, Simon here at Kairos. Right now it is 10:20 UK time and I'm making a watch list for tomorrow, what I think is interesting. And as I was doing it, I thought, you know what, I can show you how I make my watch list bit by bit. So I've only done half of it so far. Generally haven't gone past pound ZAR, but so far for the night I just thought, you know, I can see what I've got here. So what I like so far is this, is the Aussie. You can see you've got Aussie CAD long, then you've got pound Aussie short. I felt that the Aussie is quite strong there, and also look at the pounds. All the pounds are short, so I've got £5 pairs. All of them are short, and notice how I've got the CADs. The three CADs are bearish as well. So Aussie CAD long means I want to sell the CAD. CAD yen short means I want to sell the CAD, and then Euro CAD long means I'm selling the CAD as well. So I'm going to carry on doing the rest of it now on the video, and I'll go through what I'm looking for just as a very first pointer to see what I like out of all the trades. There might not be any more, but at the same time I just want to show you just exactly what I do. So next one is Kiwi CAD. I'm expecting this to be looking, well, it shows you here that it's looking to go up. Now personally myself, I don't like this so much, although it is at a key level, which means I will just stick it on the list straight away to say I'm interested in it. So I want to see what actually happens bit by bit. So let's enter the CAD long, and we'll go down there. So it might take a bit of time. See here, it tells me here that the Swiss and the Kiwi are both quite weak together here. We are at a key level, but I don't like the way it's messing around. Don't think it's the best one there. Kiwi yen, 3 days runner, not really interested for any short-term plays there, especially it's decelerating there as well. Not interested at a key level. Kiwi dollar, I'm looking for a short on that one as well. So you have to ask yourself, you know, is this dollar strength or is it Kiwi weakness? Personally, I think it's Kiwi weakness. Now I already know dollar CAD would be a bullish day today. That's not so bad actually, in all fairness. I just want to see what actually happens. We're at a key level here. Nah, it's got a couple of touches. It's got a touch there as and there, so it's going to be a minor level there. So we'll stick it on. It's interesting to look at later on, you see, because you never know what you might see. It doesn't mean I'm going to take all of these trades. I'll just pick the very, very best. And there'll be obviously me being fussy as I am. I'd find things. See here, although it's been on an uptrend, I don't want to take it now. It's too long in an uptrend, so don't bother with that one. Dollar yen, again I think it's messy, I don't like it. Dollar MXN, it's come down, it's not very good level, I don't like that too much. It wouldn't have changed trend on the lower time frames. And okay, no. Dollar ZAR I think could be a good long as well actually. We'll take that in a minute. Nope, let's have a look. Dollar ZAR. No, it shows you ZAR is getting stronger. So pound ZAR I like is actually quite nice. Romanian lei, pound Romanian lei, I probably won't take that one at all. See, even the pound here, that looks bearish there as well. So just an example, a very, very exotic pair, which most of you can't even trade. I can tell you now that's bearish. So I will put that down. I probably won't take it because of the spreads. But at the same time, you get a sentiment of the marketplace by looking at these pairs. We can really see that the pound is the weakest of them all, and we've got a mixture between the dollar and the Aussie dollar for the longs there. So Euro RN, let's look at Euro RN. It should also be so that there's kind of forget all the wicks. It's just them trying to peg the price there. But it looks like it's breaking down a little bit there, but nothing special. It's a bit messy, obviously. Silver. Now, I'm actually already long silver already, so I'm not going to look to take that one now because it's at a key level. But I was already long silver from several weeks ago now. And gold at the moment, nothing yet. I'm waiting for the gold chart here and the monthly to break up to the upside. Then you're going to have platinum. Nothing really like there. I don't think you get much more out of this. No, copper, I had an idea of this going bullish. That could be, so it's pulled back, moved up again, but I think you're too many days into the run there, so I don't like it too much. So this is interesting. Oil's moved up quite significantly, and yet Canadian dollar's moved back down, so the break there is happening. Here, there's nothing there at all. I was waiting for a test of 73, so just see what happens next couple of days in that one. You've got natural gas. Yeah, I don't like that. Look at some of the stock markets quickly. No, don't like that. Don't like that. JP225, that has broken out of a triangle, so I would like to look at that one. Long. Bitcoin, just so everyone looks at it. Not interested in that really, in all fairness, as you know. The ZRJPY, I think that would be a good long. I do feel there's some scope there. That will go on my list as well. That could be a nice one. That also coincides with the JP225 long and ZR being stronger, so that means that could be quite good there. And that's all I'm going to look at. So what I'm going to do now is pause the video. I'll go through some what I like now, just to make it a little bit quicker for you guys, and then we'll pop back in a minute. Okay guys, so just coming back now for a very quick review. I think any CAD pair you take to sell will be pretty nice. So I'm going to show you what I've got here so far, and you'll understand. So what I've done so far is put in these little pluses here. So Aussie CAD's good and CAD Yen's good, and so is Euro CAD is good. So I won't take all three of them because clearly you're going to be trading, like, you know, 3 lots of against the CAD, which is quite a bad thing to do. But let me show what I quite like of this. So Euro CAD looks very, very nice. I like the 4-hour chart as well here. Nice double bottom there, clean double bottom, high volume there, high volume here. So the rejections are good. Move up, then good bullish engulfing candle with great volume there. MACD divergence, bullish MACD divergence to the upside there. A break of the 4-hour 50 has been key there. And I'm pretty even sure, obviously you got this long-term trend line here, but the fact you got so much momentum from the bottom there, bear in mind it's no negative, I can fight the whole entire trade. If you draw it precisely to how it is though, joining the weeks together though, you have a lot more space. It depends how you draw your trend lines, would depend exactly where this line would fall, but that's a negative I can see here. When you come down to the 1-hour chart as well, you can see yet again this bullish MACD divergence over a longer period of time being building up here, which is nice. That's a double bottom. Personally myself, the order will have to be around about here somewhere, like that. So let's just have a look now what we've got. You got the Fibonacci tool. There you are. Notice how it's at the 618 already. Put your order there. That goes there. This will go like that there. Let's confirm the Euro CAD on the higher time frames on the daily now. Where are we there? I know a daily 50, but to be quite honest, I don't believe that's going to be a test. I do think this is bearish, but you've got until 1.573 roughly. And the Fibonacci extension is perfect there. So personally myself, that's a perfect trade there. That's a trade I'll be looking for. And I'm now going to try and find you a poor example now. And here is my poor example of when I look at a pair. It looks good in the daily, but the lower time frames look quite rubbishy. So here we got 0.87 on Euro Pound on the 4-hour chart. 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. This breakdown, 4 touches there, sorry. We have a breakdown here, beautiful, no problem at all. And what we're looking for now really is either, we're looking for a bearish confirmation was here on this pair. It broke up massively to the upside and now messed around here. So now, for us to get a trade here of value, we've got to break and test the 4-hour 50. Now, if we do break down to the downside to break the 4-hour 50, it means we've broken back below this 0.87. And that to me is a high risk trade there. So for me, I would take this off the list. It may well win. It may pull back and go up, or it may just reject this 87 and carry on going up. Well, if it rejects 87 now and carries on going up, well, for me, there's no value in that trade whatsoever. So I couldn't give a damn about it. And if it does break down below this 87 level, you got to think the amount of volume needs to do that, and then the same amount of volume, even more volume, to break back up to the upside. It needs a lot of energy for that, and that's not a very, very good trade there. So that's how I distinguish a good and bad trade, where if you remember on EuroCAD, you had everything lined up nicely for you. On this trade, you've got a big negative. I know on EuroCAD we had this trend line to kind of fight through, but we're not going to fight for the same trend line, the same level twice. We're going to fight for it once. And this is what I mean by how I then take this off my list. So now at the moment, on here. Euro pound is a rubbish trade. We'll take that off. I'm not interested in doing it. So let's now look at my thoughts on pound Aussie, for example. So we know what we think on the higher time frames. Just to remind you very quickly what I like on that one. We've got this double, triple top pattern here at key level. Nice bearish engulfing candle to the downside. So I'm looking for a pullback. Come down to the 4-hour chart. You notice how the Aussie here has kind of respected this 4-hour 50, chopped through it. Now had a clean breakout of high volume to the downside. I'm just going to do something like this. Draw a trend line like that in it. That's what you're looking for. Let's take that there like that. Sorry, like that. For me personally, it's not the greatest in the world. It's not going to be the greatest pair. I personally think it will carry on falling, but at the same time, it's not going to be the greatest. If we then drop down to the 1-hour chart, let's see where the 1-hour 50 EMA is, just by S1. So the 1-hour, 4-hour 50 is in the same location. So you could get a small pullback here on the 1-hour chart. Let's see what we've got. So you're looking at about a 618 pullback. There you are. Let's just put this trend line in to sync to the others. And there you have it there. It's not the greatest in the world. Even if you try and tweak this as best you can, you're not getting the best trade possible here. So it's better than Euro Pound, don't get me wrong, but it's not as good as Euro CAD or Aussie CAD or as CAD Yen. So go with CAD Yen for you very quickly. I've got a little triangle here. I've actually placed an order for this already because I think it's so nice there. I'm happy just to watch it and see what happens, but that's where I placed my order like this, and that's a 4% trade there. That's what I'm looking at for that kind of style trade. And notice as well, it's above the 618 as well. So I'm hoping just to get tagged into this, yeah, and not actually slice through it. So I wouldn't have this 20 pip stop at 618 because you may get tagged in then tagged out again. A bit slightly higher up, you've got a bit more breathing room there as well, and you should get some deceleration there as well. So the next one I had on the list is, so Aussie, we don't like this, it's not very good. Pound Swiss, so this goes to the daily, so it looked like again for us, remind us what it looked like. Pound Swiss, just an inside bar slash bearish candle there. Nothing spectacular to look at. 138 is a key level. Going back in the day though, as you can see here, around this area here back in 2015. So let's just see what we've got here now on the intraday. I wouldn't expect too much. And no, just move up, move down. Don't like it. Not very interesting. I hate that. That's not very nice. So that can just come off straight away. Pound dollar. Well, we know the views on that on the higher time frames. We are bearish. I don't like that. It's had its pullback, move back down. If it pulls back again, it's then made a higher low and then higher high. It means it had a mini trend change. Not interested in that one. Pound ZAR. Let's have a look at pound ZAR. We know it broke down nicely to the downside. That's a nice breakdown there. A pullback down to the actual 1-hour 50 would be very, very nice to see. It looks like if you do pull back there, you've got your second lower higher. We can put a trend line in here as well. We can like that. So we know where to put our stop. Now, is this 17 level really key on the 4-hour? Well, you can put it almost anywhere, can't you guys, really? It's not the greatest level in the world because you can go, oh no, there's the highest there. 17.1, that would be nice there. Touch. You can put that almost virtually anywhere, guys. I wouldn't say it's the best in the world key level, so we're going to leave that out for the moment. But there is your upward sloping trend line. Nice breakdown to the downside. Let's take a look at this here. Now the question to yourself, was this a pullback to start with? Let's have a look. Indeed it was. Let's now go down to the bottom. And what you do have now is, notice how the Fibonacci extension lines up with the S1 pivot. So a nice pullback to say, again, I place my order around here. I would put my stop up there and target this here. That's what I'm looking for. Another 2.2% trade there. So that's not bad. That's good. If you want a pound pair to short so far, we've got our pound to short. So that's quite nice as well. We found a decent pound pair to short there. So you can now actually have two trades. Pound ZAR, sorry, is one, and you've got these three CAD ones here. One of them will be quite nice. Kiwi CAD, I'm not going to take. I take that for a fact, purely because although the daily looks good, you've got other CAD pairs that look far greater, and the Kiwi is so weak. So this would be grinding up slowly but surely. And anything happens with either currency, you're not going to have the greatest in the world. although you could say it's had the best pullback so far for a CAD pair. So you do have that in mind as well. It is at the bottom of my zone as well, ironically enough. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's flick to the 4 hour chart quickly. And you see it's actually respected the 4 hour 50 EMA. So that's quite a big negative there, considering it's been respected all the way down this range. So I would not want to take this short whatsoever. It may break to the upside, but for me it's a high risk trade to hope it breaks the upside when there's other better CAD pairs. Kiwi dollar. Let's have a look quickly. I'm actually short this already, funny enough. So I saw it break down and come back up for the 4 hour 50 EMA, and what I've got here so far is this kind of trade happening right now. And what I've done here, this is like a mini triangle here as such. This is what I see this one already. So you like this, like that. That's what I kind of got, something like that. Could go a little bit lower, I suppose, with this one here. So like the triangle there, the base of the triangle there. But personally myself, got a key level there. It came up, come respect the key level and the 1 hour 50 EMA. Started breaking down. And that was also on good volume as well. So I'm happy to keep this open for the moment. So it's only a 1.4% trade, but that one's what I'm looking for already. If it pulls back to test the 1 hour 50 again, that will put in a higher low, which means it's bad. So I think we missed this one already. I'm sorry it's taken such a long time to go through with you, but I want you to understand the process I do of picking trades bit by bit, so you can get a good idea of what's happening. Now, dollar CAD, the daily wasn't the greatest on this pair, if you remember rightly. It was just a good bullish engulfing candle, very similar to the Euro CAD, but the Euro CAD had a better structure on the daily as well. And notice here, it is respecting the 4 hour 50 a little bit there, which does worry me. But then you've got good volume to the upside as well. If you then look on here, notice how the volume was to break out, and then this candle here was a fake. And the volume is just dropping down. See, I think this would be a deep pullback in this one, funny enough. So I wouldn't want to trade it. Again, not the best dollar or best CAD pair. You probably find it would disrespect the 1 hour 50 and come it down quite a significant way. Probably around to this level again here, what, 1.259, something like that. But I'm not interested in that one. Not good enough for me. So we're going to take that off the list. I know we've got pound RRN. I won't trade that, but I'll just go through it with you because it's one you always just have a sentiment thing for. We're looking for a bearish view on this one. And as you can see already, you can't obviously look at volume here, but market tested 1 hour 50, broke down, chopping around. So a little move back up would be quite nice to see there. And you can just do your trend line like that. So yeah, you got a good view. Pound ROM would be good. Just put your tops like that together as well. So if you got a pullback to this level, put your stop there. And you're going to target on this one, if you was to do this, if you can even trade it. I know I can, but like I said, but not many people can. You trade to daily 50 of 5.3. 5.3 there is there. So that's a 2.35% trade. So that one, yeah, it's okay. Do a 50-50 in that one. Not really, like I said, I won't trade it, I don't think, unless it really does do a supreme setup there. So there you two pound pairs there. And now you got some yen pairs. So let's look at the yen index to start with, the stock market, the Nikkei 225. And we're looking for a long here. The reason why I like this pair was this. I said to you straight away, I saw a triangle forming on the lower, from the daily. I said I could see a triangle forming, and you can now see that much clearer now. I clearly hadn't had this lined up in before. So yep. There you go, another trade I took there. This key level here, I want to now look for pullback to test the pattern. So really the 1 hour 50 isn't the greatest in the world, but the 4 hour 50 is superb. There you are, guys. The 4 hour 50 is what I'd call superb there. So you come back down there, test the pattern. There's your order there. And you can do a nice tight stop there, like that you could. And then you got the 1-to-1 pattern distance. Bear in mind this pattern distance is like that. Let's see where it comes up to. That's a big trade there, that is, guys. That's quite nice, that is. Let's now look at the daily again, the weekly. So we've got on this one, this confirmed we can move that much, because that's the 1-to-1 pattern distance of this trade. If it does come to retest it, there's a very beautiful trade there. So personally myself, it looks as though it will want to move up. Come up, come down. There you go, guys. Yep. Come up, come down, move back up again. Your Fibonacci extension is far higher there. So the weekly does confirm this trade here, and it looks like it wants to break out of the base of the triangle. And our level was 22600. So it's only going to be that much there. You could go for a double top pattern there to come at 2245. So let's have a look what we got here. 2245 is the very conservative, and 226 there is 4%. So that there, I like that trade. That's a very nice trade. That is something that I would definitely keep there, to keep an eye on. See, now as you go through the trades, we've whittled it down now to at least 6 or 7 trades, of which I'm not going to take Pandora in. I don't want the aggravation of actually waiting for it to happen. I don't like it much. And now we're going to look at ZR JPY long, and to be quite honest, I don't think that's going to be as good as the Nikkei 225, but we'll take a look and find out. So again, you got this like multiple zones here. You broke out to the upside of this zone, which is nice. Here's your triangle downward sloping trend line there, and let's take a look here. See here, it needs a pullback to come around this area here. So if you was to take this trade long, you would need to have your key level around about there, 8.94. There you go, 8.945. You've got multiple rejections there. You can zoom out and see it's a bit cleaner there now. So a nice pullback there. It looks like it'll be a 618 pullback there, guys, actually. Yeah, it's not bad at all. If you was to do that, you place a trade like that there, you come down there, you're going to test this area here, and you're going to go back up to at least see what we've got. You say there's a triangle now forming on the daily as well, and this is its pullback. For me, that looks quite nice as a triangle there. And have your key level there, wouldn't you, as such, on the triangle. There's your triangle. So you're looking to at least go to double tops of 9.23, and this trade would be very nice for that. 9.23, and there you got a 7% of there as well if it pulls back that much. But if you do go for that long, I feel that you'd need a slightly bigger stop, something like on this one, a 5-pip stop. I know it sounds crazy, but this moves like not much each day. That's what I'd be looking for, really. And in fact, in all fairness, I'll tag my order down here, for example, just to keep the 5-pip stop. Be a little bit greedy there. It's not so bad being greedy there. And you got your 9.3 there. Yeah, guys, 7% trade there. So that's what I'll be looking for. That's how I do it. That's what I look for. So I now know already tomorrow, this is my watch list here, what I'm looking for. I would take either one of these yens, one of this pound here if it looks good, and one of these CADs here. Potential to earn tomorrow, if they all go to plan with the orders and everything else, 15% you could earn easily in the next couple of days from this video here alone. You could at 1% risk. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a message if you want to know more about how I set my trades up and stuff. But it's quite detailed there, quite long. Sorry for the delay, but I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.